on January 17, 2025. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspaper, posted on public bulletin boards and the Township website.
Roll call, please.
Councilman Albanese.
Here.
Councilwoman Pontoriero. Councilwoman DeYoung.
Here.
Councilman Feinman.
Here.
Councilwoman Travers.
Here.
Vice President Menachino.
Here.
President Ambrosino.
Here.
Thank you.
This time I'm going to ask everybody to rise for a salute to the flag, Pledge of Allegiance, and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Can we accept the reports from municipal officers?
Yes, of course.
Is there a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the May 13th meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feinman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Abstain.
President Ambrosino.
Yes.
Thank you.
At this time, we're going to have a few presentations this evening. I'd like to invite Mayor Crate up to the podium. I think first for our police promotion. And the chief, excuse me.
All right, good evening, welcome. Tonight we gather to celebrate a moment of pride and achievement, one that highlights dedication, perseverance, and honorable service. It is a privilege to recognize the well-earned promotion of one of our finest officers, alongside the swearing in of 3 new officers who will join our ranks. To our newly promoted officer, Sergeant Joseph McGrath, your leadership, expertise, and dedication have set a powerful example for your colleagues and the generations of officers who will follow in your footsteps. With this promotion comes greater responsibility, a call to uphold the ideals of integrity, honor, and service that define our department. Your hard work and commitment to excellence have brought you to this moment, and we commend you for all that you have achieved. To our 3 new officers, you are joining a department that prides itself on history, achievements, and values. We strive for excellence, innovation, and collaboration, and our strength lies in our unity. You will foster community engagement, support one another, and grow alongside your peers to provide the professional service our residents deserve. Your journey to this point has not been easy, and the road ahead will require resilience, courage, and the support of your family, friends, and colleagues. Never forget the oath you take tonight. Let it guide you as you uphold integrity, character, and public trust in every step you take. This evening is more than a recognition of individual milestones. It is a testament to the collective strength, vision, and unity of our department. With a team as talented and dedicated as this, I am confident that Brick Township remains in capable and safe hands. Thank you to the Mayor, Town Council, and BA. Congratulations to Sergeant Joe McGrath and our newest officers. We welcome you to our family, and we look forward to the leadership, service, and excellence you will bring to our community. Thank you. Sergeant Joseph McGrath, badge 277. Sergeant McGrath was raised in Brick, graduated from Brick Township High School in 2010. Following high school, he pursued his education at Ocean County College, where simultaneously attending the Ocean County Police Academy. In 2011, he successfully completed the SLEO II Academy, and in 2012, he earned his associate's degree in criminal justice from Ocean County College. Sergeant McGrath began his law enforcement career as a Class II Special in Seaside Heights, where he served for 2 years before joining the Camden County Police Department as a full-time officer. He dedicated 3 years to the department before transferring to Brick Township Police Department in March of 2016. Since joining Brick Township PD, Sergeant McGrath has devoted his career to patrol, gaining extensive experience across day, afternoon, and evening shifts. Sergeant McGrath is supported by his wife, Samantha, and their 2 sons, Miles and Max. If you come on up. Congratulations. Yeah. Pretty soon you'll do it. Huh? Do we do it at the end? Joanne's usually would tell us. She would.
Okay, whatever you guys want. Okay.
All right, good. Next, we have Dominic DeStefano, badge 358. Dominic is a lifelong resident of Brick Township. He graduated from Brick Township High School in June of '22 and began his law enforcement career in February of '24 as a special law enforcement officer, Class 1 in Brick Township, where he served until November of 2024. Following this, Dominic transitioned to the Manahawkin Police Department as a Special 2. He attended the Ocean County Police Academy and graduated with Class 120 in April of 2025. Dominic will be assigned to the Patrol Division, where he will begin the field training program. This evening, he is joined by his parents, Pete and Deborah. You want to come on up?
I, Dominic DeStefano, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of my ability. And I solemnly swear
Joseph Ramirez, badge 359. Joseph became a resident of Brick Township in 2021. He graduated from Central Regional High School in June of that year and went on to pursue his criminal justice degree at Ocean County College. In December of 2021, Joseph enlisted into the United States Marine Corps and is currently serving in the Marine Reserves. His law enforcement career began in March of 2023 as a special law enforcement officer, Class 1 in Point Pleasant Beach. He later advanced to SLEO 2, attending the Ocean County Police Academy and graduating with Class 117 in June of 2024. Joseph continued his service in Point Pleasant Beach until his hiring by the Brick Township Police Department. He will be assigned to the Operations Division, where he will begin the field training program after fulfilling his military orders. Joseph is joined tonight by his parents, Ed and Roxana. Please come up.
I, Joseph Ramirez, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of my ability. And I solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. We'll do a picture first, then we'll sign it.
All right, Dylan Athanito, badge 360. Dylan is a lifelong resident of Brick Township. He graduated from Brick Township High School in June of 2020 and continued his education at Ocean County College, earning an associate's degree in science in May of 2023. Dylan began his law enforcement career in May of 2024 as a special law enforcement officer, Class 1 in Brick Township, where he served until November. He then transitioned to the Manahawkin Police Department as a special law enforcement officer, Class 2. In April 2025, he graduated from the Ocean County Police Academy with Class 119. Dylan will be assigned to the Operations Division, where he will begin the field training program. He is joined tonight by his parents, Michael and Maria, as well as his brother, Michael. Come on up.
I, Dylan Athanito,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And I solemnly swear
And I
It's not easy. It's already open.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Lucy's up. Yeah, yeah.
I feel that. I understand. I can only do this because I've done it so many times and I know what it does.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Yeah. Are we good? Scratch it? Yes, like it. We good? We good? We're good. We're good.
But you know what, just stay, we'll get the other officer,
Have you sign off for and Joe or just police?
we'll just get the 3 new hire.
You must be so proud. Yes. Oh. You should be.
Good? And then we'll just have,
Oh, sorry. As I'm like, wait a minute. Did you want to get in the video?
and then we'll just do the, Sergeant McGrath and his family.
I was saying officer, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good, all good. All right, good.
Congratulations. Thank you.
No, I don't know.
You sit down?
I think it's just the one we took is.
Well, don't you want the? Where's the guy now? Well, let's do, yeah.
We'll do one with this and then we'll get one with you guys.
All right, everybody else. Fill in. Fill in?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on the side. Do we see each other? Oh, wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, we shared a laugh together, that's why.
This out of the way. Want me to spin this?
No, I got another.
Okay.
CMS.
Good? All right.
One more. Yes, I just. Am I just gonna go with this? Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, while I still have everyone here, very quickly, we do want to recognize Emergency Medical Services Week, and we have some of our members from EMS here. So if you're a part of the EMS, could you come on down and join me here? Did you want to come down too? Did you want to come down too? All right, we have a proclamation and a resolution from the council. So the proclamation states that Emergency Medical Services Week is a week during which Brick Township proudly honors and the dedicated members of Brick Police EMS for their unwavering commitment to protecting the health and safety of our residents and visitors in times of emergency. Their compassion, professionalism, and courage exemplify the highest standards of public service, and we extend our deepest gratitude for their essential role in safeguarding our community. And we also have a resolution here from the council, and I'll ask Council President Ambrosino if he'd like to say a few words.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read exactly from the script, so buckle up. The resolution reads, whereas the individuals who provide emergency medical services in the Township of Brick serve a vital role in our community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and all 365 days a year. The week of May 18th through 24th of 2025 is hereby recognized as Emergency Medical Services Week, with this year's theme, EMS Week, We Care for Everyone. The emergency medical services system consists of first responders, emergency medical technicians, paramedics, emergency medical dispatchers, firefighters, police officers, educators, administrators, pre-hospital nurses, emergency physicians, trained members of the public, and other out-of-hospital medical care providers. And the members of emergency medical services teams, whether career or volunteer, engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their life-saving skills. Emergency medical services has grown to fill a gap by providing important out-of-hospital care, including preventative medicine, follow-up care, and access to telemedicine, and it is appropriate to recognize the value and the accomplishments of emergency medical services providers by designating this Emergency Medical Services Week. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, and State of New Jersey, that we join the mayor and urge all residents to thank the professionals and volunteers who serve the community in this incredibly essential function. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank the mayor, the council, business administrator for acknowledging the great work that these guys do every day. I'm just a pencil pusher with them. They're the guys that go out and do the dirty work each and every day, and they do a great job. The we care for everyone is an understatement. That's why they do it. They don't do it for a pat on the back or definitely not the money. They do it because they do care, and I see that each and every day. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes the presentations for this evening. We will be moving on to the incredibly exciting consent agenda, so if anybody wants to get on with their celebrations, you're welcome to leave at this moment.
A couple of different faces out there though tonight. What's the deal? I don't know. Where? Oh, they're there. Oh, yeah. Well, this group, those two older ones are probably waiting for the crowd. 'Cause I see a wheelchair. What's his name isn't even here? Sluker. Who? Sluker. Oh. He'll probably stroll in later. Ready?
Can move on with the consent agenda?
All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. Item 5.1.
Recognize Emergency Medical Services Week, May 18th through the 24th, 2025.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Thank you. This resolution recognizes Emergency Medical Services Week with this year's theme, EMS Week, We Care for Everyone. Brick Township recognizes and appreciates the bravery and dedication of the men and women who serve as emergency medical technicians here in Brick. We are grateful for their knowledge, experience, and commitment to our residents today and every day.
Thank you. 6.2.
Authorize receipt of bids, automated garbage cans.
Councilman Minikino.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bid for automated garbage cans. This contract includes 95-gallon, 65-gallon, and 35-gallon sanitation and recycling containers for residential use. To date, the township has an approximate expenditure for $83,000 during the current two-year contract period, which will expire on September 12, 2025, for Rehag Pacific Company as the current vendor. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.3.
Authorize receipt of bids, ambulance repairs.
Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for ambulance repairs. This bid is for ambulance repairs that are no longer under warranty, specifically for those repairs needed to the modular body, its life support system, and components, as well as mechanical repairs, especially where modifications have been made during construction of the modular body to accommodate its life support system and components. This contract includes repairs to the Brick Police EMS ambulances as authorized by the Fleet Maintenance Supervisor. Thank you.
Thank you. 5.4.
Authorize receipt of bids, professional medical services.
Councilwoman Travers.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the advertisement of bids for professional medical services, including pre-employment physicals, fit-for-duty testing, and drug and/or alcohol testing for new and existing employees at the provider's facility and at designated township sites. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.5.
Authorize receipt of bids, drainage improvements to Meridian Drive.
Councilman Albanese.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the receipt of bids for drainage improvements to Meridian Drive. This project generally consists of milling and an overlay of Meridian Drive and improvements too.
Thank you. Item 5.6.
Authorize rebid Bobcat parts, supplies, and repairs.
Vice President Minikino.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes the township to rebid for Bobcat parts, supplies, and repairs. The bid is for the purchase and delivery of various parts and supplies as well as various repairs to the Township Bobcat equipment to be done on an as-needed basis. We previously went out to bid for the equipment and did not receive any responsible bids. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.7.
Authorize award of contract EMS billing and collection services.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes a 3-year contract renewal for EMS billing to Coronis Health located in Morganville, New Jersey. The cost to the township is 7% on the return of the bills. The township solicited proposals from third-party vendors for invoicing and the collection of payments. This particular company has been working with the township for the past few years and has always provided excellent service. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.8.
Authorize award of contract purchase and delivery of one 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe command staff vehicle.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
This resolution authorizes an award of contract for the purchase and delivery of one 2025 Chevy Tahoe to Gentilini Motors of Egg Harbor Township in the amount of $57,529.29. This is a command staff vehicle for the police department and is being purchased via state contract.
Thank you. 5.9.
Authorize award of contract purchase and delivery of one 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe patrol supervisor vehicle.
Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes an award of contract for the purchase and delivery of one 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe to Gentilini Motors, Egg Harbor Township, in the amount of $57,068.83. This is a patrol supervisor for the police department and is being purchased via state contract. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.10.
Authorize award of contract purchase and delivery of one 2025 medium height transit AWD 150 cargo van.
Councilwoman Travers.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes an award of contract for the purchase and delivery of one 2025 medium-height transit cargo van to Winter Ford Cherry Hill in the amount of $52,086.70. This is a vehicle for the ID Bureau of the Police Department and is being purchased in Bergen County Co-op. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 5.11.
Authorize award of contract upfit 8 police vehicles.
Council President Ampersino. Thank you. This resolution authorizes an award of contract for 8 new police vehicles with various state contract vendors. The total amount of the award is $135,447 vehicles. Item 5.12.
Authorize sale of surplus personal property,
Dollars.
solar renewable energy certificates, SRECs.
Councilman Albanese.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the sale of township solar renewable energy credits and Class 1 renewable energy certificates through a public auction. Township of Brick intends to utilize the online auction services of Fleet Exchange, LLC. At this time, there are solar renewable energy certificates from the township's rooftop and parking lot solar panels to the auction on Fleet Exchange website. In addition, there are renewable energy certificates from the wind turbine located at Trump Point Sports Complex. Township previously utilized Fleet Exchange LLC for the sale of solar renewable energy certificates through public auction and received $35,872.50.
Thank you. Item 5.13.
Authorize change order number 2 amendment, Brick Township dredging and marsh restoration.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
This resolution authorizes change order number 2 and closeout change order for the Brick Township dredging and marsh restoration project. The change order reflects a decrease in the contract with mobile dredging and video pipe in the amount of $348,906.54. This payment includes a finalization of hydraulic dredging of Traders Cove Marina and wetland restoration of the Forsyth Area A cells. In this project, the contractor hydraulically dredged and placed 9,683 cubic yards out of an allowable 12,200 cubic yards as per the project scope.
Thank you. Item 5.14.
Authorize adoption of the Ocean County Multi-Jurisdictional All-Hazard Mitigation Plan.
Vice President Menachino.
Thank you. This resolution adopts the Ocean County Multi-Jurisdictional All-Hazard Mitigation Plan, which includes Brick Township. The plan identifies mitigation goals and actions to reduce and eliminate long-term risks to people and properties from the impact of future hazards and disasters. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 515.
Authorize fireman's exemption certificate.
Councilwoman Travers.
Thank you, Council President. The Township has been advised by Pioneer Hose Fire Company Number 1 that member Joseph Sandstone has served the required number of years as active fireman pursuant to NJSA 40A 14-56. According to Brook Township Code, a member of a voluntary fire company in good standing is entitled to the exempt status and benefits that come to them through the Board of Fire Commissioners. To qualify for the exemption, a firefighter must serve a total of 7 years of service and perform 50% of fire duty during that period. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 516.
Authorize special event permit Wonder Taste of Summer grand opening.
Councilwoman Pontarera.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes a special events permit for a Taste of Summer, their grand opening event at Wonder. It's located in Brick Plaza, and the event is going to occur on June 7th and June 8th. That's a Saturday and a Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you. 517.
Authorize special event permit Brick Cheer Kickoff.
Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes a special event permit for the Brick Cheer event on Saturday, August 23rd, between the hours of 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Brick PAL building on Drum Point Road. Thank you.
Thank you. 518.
Authorize special event permit New Beginnings New Youth Summer Kickoff.
Vice President Menachino.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes special event permits for the new youth summer kickoff event on Friday, June 27th, between the hours of 4 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. at Windward Beach. Thank you.
Item 519.
Authorize 2025-2026 liquor license renewals without restrictions, consumption, distribution, and club licenses.
Councilman Albanese.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes the 2025 and 2026 liquor license renewal without restrictions to certain plenary retail consumption license and certain plenary retail distribution license and also certain club licenses.
Thank you. Item 520.
Authorize 2025-2026 plenary retail consumption liquor license renewals with restrictions for A, Applebee's, B, Barnegat Bayside Services, C, Bonefish Grill, D, Buffalo Wild Wings, E, Carrabba's Italian Grill, F, Frit, G, Houlihan's, H, JSM at Brick, I, Manalocan Road Ale House, J, Outback Steakhouse, and K, Quaker Steak and Lube.
Thank you. Item 521.
We have a performance bond release for amendment for Block 138603, Lot 31.
522.
22A are tax overpayments for the year 2025 at Block 211.06, Lot 8, Block 1163.12, Lot 33, Block 1429, Lot 1, Block 971, Lot 18.01, and Block 383.40, Lot 35. 22B is a tax overpayment from 2024 due to a state tax appeal at Block 446.01, Lot 3.
Thank you. Item 523.
Authorize beach rake agreement, the Ocean Club Condominium Association.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
This resolution authorizes the execution of a shared services agreement with the Ocean Club Condominium Association for beach sweeping and maintenance for the 2025 summer season. All costs for manpower and equipment will be paid for by the association, including diesel fuel for the beach rake.
That brings us to the end of the consent agenda. I'll ask for a motion in a second.
Motion.
Second.
Open to council for questions regarding the consent agenda items only. Seeing none, close council. Open to the public for questions and comments on the consent agenda resolutions. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontarero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Yes.
President Ambrosino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Item 524. Bill
Here.
resolution computer.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $11,130,007.55.
Thank you. Is there a motion and a second?
Motion.
Open to council for questions on the computer bill resolution. Seeing none, close council. Open to the public for questions on the computer bill resolution only. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Abstain, Northern Ocean Habitat for Humanity, yes to the rest.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Yes.
President Ambrosino.
Yes. 525, manual bill resolution.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $2,065,260.18.
Is there a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Open to council. Seeing none, close council. Open to the public for questions on the manual bill resolution. Seeing none, close public. Roll call, please.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Yes.
President Ambrosino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Item 6 on the agenda.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending the Township Code to lower the speed limit on River Road.
Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. The Ocean County Engineering Department has requested the township support their recommendation to reduce the speed limit on River Road from 35 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour. The request is for the entire length from Route 70 to the township line with Point Pleasant. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Open to council for questions on this ordinance on first reading. Seeing none, close council. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Yes.
President Ambrosino.
Yes. Item 7.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, authorizing the transfer of township-owned land known as Block 646.17, Lot 7, located at 658 Windsor Road to the Bretton Woods Fire Company.
Madam Mayor.
Thank you. The township has been studying its vacant land as needed for the affordable housing analysis. This property showed up as township-owned. However, the fire company has been using it for many years under the assumption that they owned the land. Many years ago, a title transfer was not completed unbeknownst to the fire company. They've been maintaining the parcel and using it for recreation at the firehouse. Therefore, the township has opted to formalize the transfer to the fire company. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Open to council for questions. Seeing none, close council. Open to the public for questions on this ordinance. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Travers.
Yes.
Vice President Menachino.
Yes.
President Ambrosino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his or her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code, Section 2-33B.
Questions or comments from the public? General public comments.
Why did you bring in a microphone? Why did you just bring in the microphone?
Good evening.
Is Edith Gabur. I live at 364 Coney
I represent a grassroots group called Save Deaf Blind in New Jersey. The reason that I am here is because I want to get your support. About nearly 3 years ago, my husband died. He was my eyes and ears. And I found myself living alone and having accidents and not able to read my mail and so forth. And I was very disturbed. However, about 6 months ago, I was through the Commission for the Blind. I got the support of a support service provider who supplied me with 15 hours a month of help, and it helped tremendously. However, toward the end of February, with 3 days' notice, we were informed that our services were cut from 15 hours a month to 10 hours a month. And it was very disturbing. One of our members, for example, who lives in Brick, worked for the Commission for the Blind. He's retired, and he was living in a nursing home because he's very depressed. When he heard that we started a group to restore our services, he started to contact his friends and contacts. I am here to ask the Brick Township, the council, to help us by supporting a resolution to support the deaf blind in New Jersey, to fully restore support from them from 10 hours a month to 15 hours a month in order for them to live independently and safely. I don't know the exact process, but this is what I am here for. I have a letter. My son brought a letter. It was sent to. It is being sent to the governor, Phil Murphy, and it contains the explanation which I just talked about. There's also a petition here asking people to sign their names and email addresses so that we can go forward with this plan. The reason why our hours were cut, the federal government and the state of New Jersey share in this service, and the Trump administration cut out 40% of the services. So what we would like to do is to advocate for the governor to get the state of New Jersey to refund these services. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I say something real
Absolutely.
quick?
Councilman Feynman.
So we can get her contact information. I have some resources that might be able to help.
Bless you. We appreciate your comments and the information. Are there any other comments from the public? Mr. Saluka.
John Sluka, 950 Sylvia Court, Brick, New Jersey. Tough trying to be in two places at once. and I'm heading back to the Board of Ed meeting after this meeting's over, because it's Teacher Appreciation and Staff Appreciation Person of the year. So, you know, everybody that can make it could probably make it. They do have 50 or so empty seats if anybody wants to run over there and feel like going. But let me read my letter, the note I sent you guys. Sometimes I can't make this meeting, sometimes I can, depending how I feel, but we'll read the thing now. Dated today, May 27th. Wow. Dear Mayor Craig, Council President Derek Ambrosino, and all councilmen and councilwomen, as well as all residents, students, workers, and news organizations of Brick and Ocean County. All right, I am not sure I will make tonight's meeting. I really didn't know if I get here in time. First of all, I never know how I will feel. And second, the Board of Education has done it again and made the meeting the same night. And Dr. Farrell actually apologized to me when I walked in. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's the same night, but we get it once a year. It happens, and it always works out that way." So tonight is the wrestling championship, the state bowler of the year, the Brick Memorial State Championship girls team again for like 9 out of the last 11 years or something like that, and teacher of the year and staff of the year. So they're all doing the whole thing tonight. That meeting's going to go on until about 10:15, I would bet. So, like I said, if you've got nothing better to do and you feel like running back and forth like an idiot, you could do it with me. I can't, however, let it pass that no one says anything about the fumes, the noise, and the dangers associated with the Garden State Parkway. The pleas of the residents of Evergreen Woods, Condo Area, Brick High School, Primrose Garden, Sutton Village, Lanes Mill, Greenbrier, Briar Mill, Birchwood Park, and other places in Brick Township and Ocean County may finally be answered. The New Jersey Turnpike Authority's executive director wrote to Mayor Craig saying that the landscaping maintenance program has been initiated. Well, of course, that letter's about 5 months old, and I don't see anything being done. And this would mean replanting of indigenous plants and trees and anything else that might be over there to grow. The question we all have is whether the New Jersey Turnpike Authority is serious in trying to aid the people of Brick, or they just, once again, stretching things out for 12 years now. Well, air pollution is harmful to everyone, not just the people of Evergreen Woods, and this project is just the beginning, the first step, and we got to keep after them. The people of Cherrywood, Brick Township, Brick High, Primrose, Sutton Village, Lanes Mill, Greenbrier, Town Hall, and others feel the impact of the toxins and noise every day. Even if you don't feel it, you still get it. It'll get to your lungs, get to your heart, get to your stomach, or wherever else you might have in you, or still in you, as long as the Turnpike keeps pressing more toxins into your systems. The New Jersey Turnpike Authority is basically admitting that they did something wrong, or else they wouldn't be doing anything, or wouldn't even talk about doing anything. But something needs to be done. It'll be up to the mayor, the council, administration to ensure that the New Jersey Turnpike Authority meets the mandate of the ailing of the people. When, if ever, will the New Jersey Turnpike Authority do the correct thing? Thank you, John Sluka, 950 Sylvia Court. I yield back 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Thank you, Mr. Sluka, for the information and for your continued advocacy. Any other public comments? Seeing none, close public. Ms. Bergen.
I have nothing, thank you.
Mayor Craig.
Thank you. Just a few announcements. I want to thank the Environmental Commission and the Green Team for all of their hard work and planning that went into last week's successful Green Fair. As usual, the day started out a little drippy, but by the time the fair really got started, it was sunny and beautiful, and we had a really great turnout. So we had so many volunteers that came out. We had a lot of organizations come out to share the day with us, and I want to thank every single person that came out to make that day a success, and everyone who came to visit the Green Fair as well. I had my annual ministerium luncheon last week, and I was able to meet with clergy, ministers, reverends from all the different parishes and organizations from around Brick Township, religious organizations. It was a really nice luncheon. It's a great opportunity for me to get together and talk with them about what their challenges are and how we can work together to make Brick Township better. It was a really great meeting, and I look forward to attending some of their events that are upcoming and also working with them in the future to help the residents of Brick. I was able to attend the military recognition at Brick Township High School last week as well. There are 8 students from Brick Township and Brick Memorial High School that will be entering the military directly from high school. And I was honored to be able to participate in that really wonderful program to recognize those students. It was nice, not only because we got to recognize those students, but one of the students from 2 years ago that I had met, who was also an early entry, right out of high school. Her brother is going in this year, and she made a video from where she was stationed to welcome him to the military. So, and it was a big military family. Father served in the military, all the children served in the military, grandfather, so it was really nice to celebrate them. And as someone who has a brother who was a lifetime career military, 30 years in the Navy, who also, he actually did early entry at 17. He went in about 10 days before his 18th birthday and went off to boot camp. I have a great respect for anybody who's willing to do that. So thank you to those students and congratulations to them. Thank you to everyone who attended our Memorial Day parade yesterday. We had beautiful weather for the entire event, and I think that each year this event, at least since I've been on council and then through my years as mayor, I've noticed that the crowds are getting larger and larger each year, mostly because we're running out of candy before we get to the end. But it is just so lovely to see all the people who come out. And I think, you know, when we first started, at least when I first started, I can't speak for the whole world, but everybody would line up on one side of Chambers Bridge, and now it is almost equal on both sides, where people are on both sides, and we get to cross over and meet and greet all the people throughout the parade route. And thank you to our VFW and American Legion for always planning this, and our Parks Department and grounds crew that helped put it together. So thank you to everyone in attendance. We have some exciting things coming up in the Teen Center over the next couple of weeks. The first being our 5th grade days. I just want to announce those dates. The first one is tomorrow, May 28th from 4 to 6. And there will also be a 5th grade day on June 5th and June 12th from 4 to 6. That's the opportunity for 5th graders, current 5th graders who will be incoming 6th graders for next year. We're inviting those 5th graders out to the Teen Center to check it out, see what the space is. If parents would like to drop off or pop in and see what the space looks like as well for next year, we invite them to do that. We have been in talks with the Board of Education, actually with the administration, not the Board of Education yet. We're working along. With the administration, we've had some parent requests for specifically 6th graders and freshmen and sophomores who don't have their license yet. They're hoping that we can work with the school district to add that as one of the stops for after school. It wouldn't be a regular stop, but if students stayed after school at the middle school or the high school and wanted to be able to be dropped off and then picked up later on by a parent, we're hoping that we can work that out. It's certainly not a guarantee, but obviously it's great that we have a good, positive relationship with our administrators over at Brick Township, and we're looking forward to hopefully making that happen for parents and students. The other things that we have going on at the Teen Center coming up is on June 3rd, we are having milkshakes with the mayor. That's open to anyone from grades 6 through 12, and we'll be making up some milkshakes and just having fun and hanging out in the Teen Center, so please stop by. I'll do my best. I'm getting the recipe from my daughter who works at Sunday, so hopefully they come out pretty good. We have Movie Monday coming up on June 2nd. Seeing Red is the movie, and then you're welcome to come in your pajamas. We'll have popcorn and movie snacks for that movie showing, and then the kids who attend that movie showing are going to vote for the next movie night, which I believe is June 23rd. They'll get to pick the movie for the next movie night. We have our fishing derby is coming up this Saturday. It's from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Lake Riviera. That's rain or shine. I'm going to show up and check out what's going on with the kids and the fishing. Hopefully we have some big catches this year. There will be prizes for the top 3 largest fish caught. So come on out. Again, it's between 6 and 10. You don't have to get there at 6, but if you want to, you can. And we'll be awarding the prizes at 10 a.m. And finally, I want to invite everyone to come out on June 11th At 5 p.m. here at Town Hall, we will be hosting our master plan hearing. We've had hearings like this before, and we don't usually get a very large turnout, but I really want to push this out there that June 11th at 5 p.m., it's the master plan hearing. If you are someone who has questions about our affordable housing plan, what that will look like within the master plan, and what that master plan itself looks like going forward for the next several years, I invite you to come out. Again, that's at 5 p.m. here at Town Hall, and we hope to have a good turnout for that. This is the best place to get the answers to the questions that you have, because the experts will be on hand to answer those questions for you. So looking forward to that. And then, I know I said finally already, but I do want to point out that I want to say congratulations to now Sergeant McGrath and our new officers. I will say I really am so proud of our police department and all of the wonderful officers that we have. I feel grateful for myself, for the council, for the township, that we have such dedicated officers here in Brick Township, and it's just genuinely a pleasure to work with all of them. So congratulations to our new officers and our newest sergeant. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Keneally.
Nothing this evening, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Secretary. Oh, excuse me, Madam Clerk.
Nothing, thank you.
Madam Secretary. Councilman Albanese.
Yeah, I want to thank the EMS and police for all they do, making this town safe. And so I want to congratulate Evan Rizzatello and the Brick and Morrow Mustang baseball team. Sunday at the Blue Claw Stadium, they won the first ever school history shore conference tournament against a Red Band Catholic team. So congratulations to them.
It's fantastic. Thank you. Councilwoman Pontorero.
Thank you. First, I want to congratulate our new officers and new sergeant for joining our team, and I couldn't be more proud of the work of our Brick Township Police and especially our Brick Township EMS. The EMS I've had personal experience with over the years, and words aren't enough to say thank you. So I want to thank you. I appreciate everything that you do. They do it with love. It is not a job that is clear. They come because they legitimately want to help and have saved me several times, so I appreciate that. Last, I wanted to thank everyone for sending their prayers for my health last week. Unfortunately, it looks like I will be tangoing with cancer again, and we will see together what God's plan is. But I'm very positive and ready for my third tango with cancer. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilwoman DeYoung.
I just want to say congratulations to Sergeant McGrath as well as all of the new officers. Safe journeys, and thank you so much to our EMS. We know they do a tremendous job 365 a year. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. What was really cool with the new officers being sworn in, that the commonality is that they're lifelong residents of Brick. And you talk about dedication, how awesome is that? That, you know, young children who grew up in Brick and now serving on the police force, I think is really, really awesome. And the second thing I wanted to talk about, I didn't catch her last name, but for Edith, outside of town hall stuff, I can help with some resources, so we'll get connected and we'll be able to, you know, see what we can do to help. She's taking a little nap, but that's okay. We'll get connected. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Travers.
I also wanted to congratulate Sergeant McGrath as well as the new officers that were sworn in tonight, and as always, thank the EMS for all that they do. So thank you.
Vice President Minikina.
Thank you. Yes, congratulations to everybody, and thanks for your services.
Thank you. I'd like to echo the mayor and thank everybody that participated in the Memorial Day Parade yesterday, all of the organizations that volunteered their time and participated by marching and constructing floats, to the VFW and the American Legion that hosted the event, and to everybody that came out to support the township. I think it is another example of what makes Brick a great place to live. I'd also like to congratulate Sergeant McGrath on his promotion, as well as our newest officers, DiStefano, Ramirez, and Anthonito. And it is now officially the start of summer, one of the seasons that is fantastic to celebrate here in Brick Township on the shore. So, as Councilman Feynman typically says, stay safe and have fun, everybody. With that, I'm going to simply announce that our next meeting will be on Tuesday, June 17th at 7 p.m. in this location. With that, I'll ask for a motion and a second to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.